Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Man, this ain't nothing but some bull.
And she's with this gentleman again.
Where you going? Don't run. Hey, that's that all B-49 or something like that.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. He met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. We got eyes on the suspect.
Whoa.
Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore.
Oh, you gotta tell me.
Man, get the camera out my face.
Get away from me. I just swear to God, I'll This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember, I got it on camera.
I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television as brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Greetings, I'm Joey Greco. Welcome to another exciting episode of Cheaters. Please meet Terrance Hardy. Terrance arrives at Cheaters completely pickled by his longtime girlfriend's recent unavailability. Unwilling to turn a blind eye, Terrance approaches Cheaters to help quell his suspicions.
Terrance Hardy, age 24. An auto body technician worried that his girlfriend buffs and polishes another man's underbody components.
Man, I pay all the bills. I pay her car note. I pay everything. I buy her clothes. But she's still treating me like a sob suck off the street. I don't get it. I go to work 5 days a week. She play bingo 7 days a week. So I really don't understand. And then she going to play with all my money. But she never bring home no winnings. So what's the point? A lot of things have changed. I mean, she don't cook me breakfast anymore. She don't make my lunch to go to work. I just don't understand. I mean, I noticed stuff was changing when she stopped coming home. And I just don't understand. I mean, I would call her from 3 different phones and she would never answer the phone. So I knew something was wrong. If I found out Tiffany was just cheating on me, I really don't know what I'll do. I don't know if I can go on anymore, because she been my world. She been my girl. But if she is cheating on me, I guess it's just over and I just gotta move on.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Suspect's identity withheld, age 22. A student suspected of spending all of her man's hard-earned money while she entertains another. Investigation day 2. Cheaters detectives set up a perimeter around the home the suspect shares with her boyfriend, Terrance. A few hours into the investigation, the suspect, whose identity remains withheld, emerges and gets into her vehicle. The suspect drives to a local bingo hall. A field operative armed with a microcam follows the suspect inside and finds her seated next to an unknown male. Detectives note that the two seem more interested in each other than in the game. While the suspect plays her last bingo card, the companion leans in, apparently to whisper some words of advice. Later that evening, the suspect and her companion exit and head toward their vehicles. The courteous companion walks Terrance's suspect to her car, and the two say a quick goodbye before parting company. Apparently not ready to let the night end, the suspect follows her companion to a nearby eatery. The pair share a quick meal, and then abruptly, noticing the time, they decide to take off. Once outside, the companion accompanies his lady to her vehicle. The twosome once again bid each other a fond adieu before heading their separate ways. Investigation day 4. Cheaters detectives set up around the suspect's residence as a familiar vehicle approaches. Agents watch as the companion, now identified as Chucky Darrell, exits his vehicle and disappears inside Terrance's house. A short while later, Mr. Darrell appears with some tools and begins to work on the suspect's car. While the companion tinkers around under the suspect's hood, the suspect engineers this lie in a phone call to Terrance.
Hey, baby, where you at?
I'm at the bingo hall.
Hey, you always at the bingo. You don't never win.
Yeah, so I like coming over here.
I'm lonely.
Dude, you keep calling me on my cell phone. I have to keep coming outside and I'm missing a game.
Is that game more important than me?
Right now, yes.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, figure out something to do.
I guess I'll go buy me a beer or something.
That's fine. That's what you always do. Go ahead. I'll call you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Once finished with the task, the companion heads inside to clean up before he goes home for the evening. Investigation Day 6. Remaining in hot pursuit of the suspect, field operatives tail her down a busy thoroughfare. Cheater suspect arrives at a local diner. On the way inside, the suspect meets with her companion from prior surveillance. The two hug and kiss before entering. After eating, the suspect follows the companion in her car. A few miles down the road, Terrance's girlfriend and her companion arrive at a bingo hall. Gumshoes notice that the hall appears to be closed. The suspect exits her vehicle and after a tender embrace, hops into Mr. Darrell's SUV. With their view obstructed, Cheater's investigators can only speculate as to the activities inside. Sometime later, a disheveled companion appears and lights up a cigarette. Once the parties are fully clothed, the suspect emerges from the cramped confines of the car. Without any additional PDA, the suspect departs the scene. Having unveiled the suspect's dirty deeds, Cheater's intelligence requests that all agents return to headquarters at once. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the suspect's proclivity for playing around well documented, Cheaters informs Terrance of their discoveries. Desperate to get at the truth, Terrance tries to maintain his dignity while quenching his thirst for evidence.
Terrance, thanks for being with us tonight. I know you're anxious, and you've been very, very patient. Time is of the essence, so I'm just going to get right to the information.
Okay, let's get to it.
As our investigation started, a detective observed as she left your home early one evening. On occasion, she enjoys playing bingo.
Yeah.
And that's precisely where she went. She enters the hall. Our detective did gain access, and once inside, a gentleman
Yeah, who is she
sidles
being
up
friendly with?
next to her, whispers possibly a joke that you couldn't say out loud. They do exit together, but from there, rather than going home, were followed to a restaurant. Once inside, they shared dinner. As they were leaving, he looked like he was helping her down the stairs, grabbed her hand, and then tries to do so again as they go out towards the cars. They bid each other farewell, and that was the extent of the information on the first evening. This day, we again followed as she left your home. She was followed until she arrived at a restaurant. Once there, she meets the same gentleman that she's met on 2 previous instances. After they finish dining, they each get in their own vehicle and were followed until they arrived at the bingo hall, which happened to be closed. Now, I don't know if that was an excuse to get to a secluded parking area, but now we can see some activity.
We can see a lot of stuff
of a different nature taking place. They both get into the SUV of the gentleman. Now we can't.
Man, why is his shirt? Ah, that's some hoe ass. Man, this ain't nothing but some bull.
Let's get you in the van. We'll call the detective from there, and I'll fill in the blanks as we go.
Okay, let's go.
Where did tell you she was going to be this evening?
Tell me she was going to bingo.
We know that that's where she is.
Well, let's go and let's go and see him. I want to go see him.
We're going to catch him in the changeover.
Okay.
So we're going in right now, all right. As soon as we go in, they're going to be on the left. Hey, turn. I'm looking for you. Okay, gotcha. Here we go. Yep.
They're in on the left. Right in on the left.
BNC.
The blue shirt. Right in on the left. Right there.
Oh, right here. Oh, here we go, Terrance.
Hey, what the is this?
Something to say?
Say, let me holler at you. Hey, baby, what's up with it? Where you going? Don't run. Hey, don't run. Don't run. What's
You have
wrong?
something to say?
Hey, don't run. Come speak to your man. We've been together for too long for you to run from me. You've been together for too long for you to run from me. Because of this dude. Who is this? Who is this mother? I beat him up too. What the you mean? I whoop him too. I mean, damn. What the wrong with you? Man, dude, this ain't got nothing to do with you, homeboy. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you, man. Ain't got nothing to do with you, man. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Man, this ain't nothing but some bull.
We're going to catch him in the changeover.
Right in on the left. Right there.
Ain't got nothing to do with you, man. Ain't nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Dude, man, I'm gonna beat your ass. Probably would. What? Bitch ass, boy. B49. B49 or something like that. Bitch ass. Bitch ass.
Y'all stop.
Bitch ass, boy. What you want? What you want?
Can you explain any of this?
It's not.
Can you explain your behavior?
I don't want
No.
none of this. Bitch ass, boy. You's a hoe anyway.
We saw the time that you spent with one
Bitch
another.
ass.
But where was this man?
I ain't you. What's up? Where you going? Well, damn, you gonna do me like this? Where you going? Damn, like that? You gonna leave that? You gonna leave with him? You gonna leave with him? You gonna leave with him?
But that's your brother, though, right? That's your brother. That's the alcoholic.
No,
That's your brother.
I should have told you.
Why you ain't told me?
What's up, cuz? What he was? What he was? What he was?
Come on now.
You gonna leave with him? You gonna leave with him? Hey, what's up? What you mean?
You can talk to me better.
Oh, but damn.
Get your ass work this way.
Damn. You gonna leave with him?
You think something?
You gonna leave with him? Man, hoe ass. Say hoe ass. I told you. Bitch, come get it. Come get it.
You ain't never there. You always drinking. You just pass out. You drunk.
Oh, Lee, put this mother.
He playing bingo, but you playing with this.
Look.
You drink too much.
I drink too much. What do you mean?
I have to go spend my time
So
with
what?
somebody else. You ain't never there.
I'm just a drunk. I'm just a drunk. But you rather with a punk than a drunk. I understand
You
that.
don't spend time with me, with our kids, nothing. You don't spend time with our kids. You don't spend time with me. We don't go out like we used to.
When you ready for the real, come see me. That's what you do, dude.
You can be with that hoe ass guy and do what you do. I hope you win some bingo one night or something. I hope you win. I hope you win. I ain't your friend.
I don't feel like this weekend. Get the mother cameras out my face. Man, get the mother. Calm down, man. Hold up. You up here with this weak ass boy. You tell me that's your brother. That's supposed to be your brother.
Go, get the car.
Joey, we just want to say hello. We watch you all the time.
Okay. Well, thank you.
When's this coming out?
Sorry,
I can't believe they came to the bingo hall.
Here, talk to that gentleman over there. He'll let you know.
Yeah, like, hey, they took
Come
ours
on.
off the table. We can't watch on no more.
Terrance.
Whew, man.
You gonna be all right?
I don't know, baby. I don't know if I'm gonna be all right tonight.
Thank you for the entertainment.
She must not know about you, baby. She must not know about you. To the left. Put her to the left.
All right, that's it, guys. Let's. All right, guys, that's it. Let's load up and get out of here.
Shut the door, John.
If it just took one night, a couple nights of bingo for you to leave me alone, well, do that. That's what you got. I learned a good lesson. Don't trust no female, because they can't be trusted. Only step I'm gonna take is go to work and maintain the same life I've been living. I'll find me another woman. Heartbreak is something you'll get over. For real. You'll get over it. I've been heartbroken plenty of times. I'll get over it.
Following the confrontation, Terrance decides whether he needs to turn in his card and dauber or just move on to his next step. At the end of the show, Cheaters discovers how Terrance will proceed. But next, Cheaters presents the companion from the Reedy case. She drops by to uncork her bottled-up emotions about the night she was confronted on Cheaters.
Identity withheld. Age 26. This naughty nanny comes to Cheaters with some interesting explanations about her involvement in the Sarah Reedy case.
When the crew first busted in, when we were sitting on the couch, you don't know what's happening. It's a complete shock. Obviously, being in that situation, you're busted. What do you do? So it was a little embarrassing. You want to shy away from the cameras, but I just tried to handle it without making myself look like a fool.
Damn it! What the hell is going on? What the Billy? What the No, it's time for y'all to tell me the truth.
No.
Please, just stop lying to me.
No, hell no.
How can we work anything out if you won't tell me the truth, Billy?
I haven't spoken to Billy or Sarah very much since the incident. We don't keep in close contact. Last I heard, Billy had gotten into a little bit of trouble. Sarah was staying with her mom. She's doing well as far as last I heard. Billy, I'm not too sure about. I don't speak to them on the regular that much anymore.
I can't believe
Okay.
I can't believe it had to come to this.
Well, now this is interesting, Billy, because we got two stories going on here. You're saying that nothing happened, and she's saying that you want her.
Everybody.
So which is it?
What are you doing?
Tell us what the truth is.
Hell no.
Okay, someone watch this. Watch out. Watch out.
You know what?
Watch out.
Hell no.
If I had to go back and do it again, I probably wouldn't do very much differently. Billy and I have known each other since 4th grade, and I think I've always had a little crush on each other, and it just finally we were able to give into it, and I think once it happened, and then it was over, and I knew it wasn't going to last. But it was fun while it did, so I wouldn't do anything differently.
Do you even clean the sheets before I come home, or do you leave me sleeping in that?
I'm out. Peace out, bitches.
After 3.5 years, Billy, I thought we were gonna get married.
I'm sorry that my actions were at her expense. Not that I'm sorry for what happened, but I'm sorry that it hurt her. But I hear that she's doing well for herself now, and I'm glad to hear that, so just keep on doing good.
Pessimistic about the future of his relationship, Terrance Hardy concedes that it's best to just call it quits. Terrance says getting stabbed in the back by your woman can really push a man to his limits. Breathing a sigh of relief, the guilt-ridden suspect admits to her deplorable deeds. The suspect says, Terrance's drinking problem has grown into a beast I can no longer deal with. I hope he gets the help he needs. Chucky Darrell claims he thought Terrance was the suspect's brother. Now, after discovering the truth, Mr. Darrell says, Terrance is a no-good drunk, and he never appreciated what he had.
don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.